working right. See the lights blinking off and on. Are you done with the witness? So defense, are you going to have cross of this witness? Oh, you were done. Okay, you'll have it ready to go tomorrow morning. So he can be excused? Do you have another witness? Okay. You're excused. Run. Watch your step, sir. I know we lost a lot of the team over here, but yeah. But we're just going to let them go. I'm going to talk to them for a minute about the lay of the land. And state, what do you have left? Do you play the video? Detective Hirsch, which will be a little lengthy.
And I have McLennan just to put in a few more photos that I had forgotten, so
Okay.
she'll be very short.
And then the recall potentially of Ms. Barr.
Ms. Barr, and then maybe one very short witness after that, but like 3 question witnesses.
And then defense, you're ready to call the witness tomorrow? If we can call somebody so they don't feel like, oh, we're just, and then plow through Wednesday, and I promised you then, even if we get done early, that'll give you time to go home, work on your closings, and we'll hit the ground running Thursday morning at approximately 8:30. Each side will get 2 hours, unless I hear otherwise, and we'll go right through. I'll order them lunch, and we'll go right through, and the lunch will be waiting, and they can start the deliberations, and we're staying on the schedule that we discussed, and I want to start to inform them of these things. Also, I have not informed them that, and I like to do this, I wait. I don't tell them who they are. I'm not going to tell them who they are, but I like to lessen the blow. In this case, they might be very happy to know they're an alternate juror. But I like to at least say 2 of you are alternate jurors. We're not telling you who you are, and we value your time. But my experience has been when they don't know, sometimes I get a real blow up on my hands. So I'm going to soften the blow a little bit. In this case, I may say, great, I'm very happy not to be a juror.
That maybe if we get the jury instructions finalized, that if we have extra time on Wednesday, the last thing we do is read the instructions instead of taking the recruitment.
I forgot about that. I'd be totally open to that. Let's see what, that makes total sense to me. I see Pribble. Did you drag Ms. Howitt with you?
She agreed. She said yes.
Oh, she did agree.
She did. She said, if we can.
That would be ideal.
Right. What are we talking about? If we do the jury instructions and we can get them all solidified Wednesday, and if you all don't have a full day Wednesday of witnesses, maybe we can spend an hour and a half reading the instructions. So then Thursday, we can just go right into closing.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think we would talk to Ms. Howard about it, and she was okay with that idea.
Yeah.
That would be ideal.
We're releasing the alternates until after closing anyway.
Correct. There she is. Ms. Howitt, we just want to confirm that everybody's on the same page, that if it works out this way, that everything's gone as we said, Wednesday, if we can, instruct them. So Thursday morning, it's closings. Everybody's in agreement. Fantastic. Assuming. We're going to do a little charge conference right now. Hopefully somebody's got something for me. I'm going to release the jurors here in a second. I'm going to give them the lay of the land. I'd like to just have a preliminary discussion about what lessers you might want or things like that, because we're done for the day. Let's do this. Let's get rid of them first. We'll all hang out for a second and talk about what you want to do right now. Make it a court exhibit. Where are we on court exhibits? It's all right. Take your time. So what should we call this court exhibit? But you don't number them?
It's a court exhibit, so we can name it court.
Great.
And for purposes only for identification, just the DA PowerPoint that we presented to the community expert.
Okay. You want to make that a court exhibit? And we'll make it 2. All right. So let's bring in the jurors. All right, thank you. Everybody have a seat, sorry. Thank you for your patience, jurors. So, you see the witness is gone. We're finished with the witness. We have a technical difficulty. They're going to play that for you tomorrow. I didn't want you to sit any longer. So let me tell you what's going on, where we stand, because I haven't really caught you up to speed. So everybody can put their memory caps on and think about the discussions we had in jury selection about this process and how it's going to go. But right now on this trial phase, here's our plan. The state is anticipating resting tomorrow. Remember what I told you what resting means. They're going to be finished. If everything goes as we hope, and I just always leave the door open that things happen, and sometimes it's just uncontrollable. But let's assume the state rests. The defense is going to get started tomorrow, and they expect to rest on Wednesday. We'll be done with the presentation of evidence on Wednesday. That's our goal. Then Thursday morning, we hope to go right into closing arguments. You've been here the whole time. This is a complex situation, a lot of evidence, a lot of discussion. I've allotted the attorneys, and I'm open to discussion later, but right now I've ordered that each side gets 2 hours. So we'll start around 8:30 again, hopefully on time. I'm going to order your lunch. We're going to go 8:30 to 12:30 with a small break, so give and take a few minutes here on both sides of it. By the time we're done with closing arguments, your lunch will be there. So you can go right to work deliberating the case, and you take as long as you want. Obviously, serious case for both sides, you'll take as long as you want, and I'll buy your lunch. So it'll be waiting for you. Now, there's something I haven't told you all. Two of you are alternate jurors. We don't tell you who you are because there's some studies that show if you know you're the alternate, you think, what do I have to pay attention? I'm going to keep you to the bitter end. At that juncture, there'll be a special instruction in this case, and I'll inform you about that later. But 2 of you are alternates. And I tell you that because many, 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 many years ago when I was a new judge, I didn't tell anybody anything and had a contentious trial. And at the end, I said, sir, you're the alternate juror. And he went crazy. He started yelling at me and what a waste of time it was for him. And we need the alternate because we never know. We had one of our jurors in the panel, the big panel, who during the nighttime, from one day to the next, her brother died. Life goes on while we're in here. We never know. So without the alternate, we could have just a whole heap of problems, so we need you. So I tell you that to soften the blow, and in a case of this nature, wouldn't be surprised if somebody's very happy not to have to go through it. But that's the deal. So 2 of you are alternate jurors, and we'll let you know when the time is appropriate. So we're pretty much ahead of schedule, and there's some details about this depending on what happens, whether we'll need additional time or not. But all within the time frame we discussed in our jury selection. Now, I hear the rain has stopped. Doesn't mean it has, but it appears to be. Is it stopped out there, guys?
Slow down a bit.
Great. Hopefully all of you brought umbrellas because now you're finished for the day. Tomorrow morning, we'll hit the ground running, hopefully at 8:30. Same drill. Any problems for anybody regarding that time tomorrow? Everybody's good? You'll leave your pads upside down. You will not talk about the case, read any newspaper, watch any television about this case. Don't do any Google research, nothing like that. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you for your patience. 8:30 at the doors. We hope to get started. Hopefully the state rests. Defense will go. Defense will rest on Wednesday. Deliberations on Thursday. Thank you very much. We all appreciate your hard work. Leave your pads upside down. Follow Deputy Dunkley. All right, everybody have a seat now, lawyers. So I wasn't sure what you all tell me. Have you guys had any discussions about jury instructions?
I sent the latest draft that I had, sent it to you, but that was today during the course of trial.
Okay.
I believe
Well, how about from your perspective, maybe you can help them out then about lesser included offenses? Will you be asking for any? Yes. Second, manslaughter. So there you go. I mean,
We're just talking about four cases now, right?
Yeah.
A tentative second, a tentative manslaughter. Whatever the court wants to do, I think, we give them time to go through it all. We could communicate by email the rest of the day tonight. Make sure that they're on the same page and we're on the same page.
Are you typing? Remember, you guys talking amongst yourselves, she's typing. So either we speak up or just, this doesn't need to be on the record. You guys talk. Oh. Okay. No problem at all. Great. Oh, there are always emotions. There always will be motions. There'll always be appeals if there's a conviction.
So if you could kind of help me think in, maybe there was be a need for a motion. Okay.
And any special instructions, make sure you start. Do everything you possibly can do, and then I just ask you all to talk about keeping the process moving for these people over here and keeping us on schedule, if you understand what I'm trying to say, while being respectful of the process. So help me help you and these folks over here. Okay, so then I guess we should be in recess. Terrific. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Work on these jury instructions.